And so there's 4 principles that we start with. I believe in culture. Without culture and accountability, you're not going very far. You may have some success without culture, but eventually it'll come crumbling down because an individual will be tempted at some point with a decision, and they'll have to have the team or themselves. And they'll always choose themselves without a great culture. So the 4 things are: 1, gratitude. We express gratitude throughout our organization, not just a generic gratitude, not just a surface level gratitude, but deep gratitude and appreciation for each other. This has killed the animosity between the producers and the processing team. There's always been animosity between the two, and we don't have that anymore. So now there's a lift that has been given to our team because of that animosity being removed. So every day we have a meeting, and then Mondays at 12 we have the whole group. We start the meeting by going through each team member and sharing something somebody did last week in the group that they're appreciative for, that they went out above and beyond, and share that with the team. That has changed everything. So gratitude's important. I always like to talk about that. The second thing is basically, you guys have heard some of these things before, but we just beat them in. Vision, grand vision, and making sure the team knows what the vision is, and then making sure that they're aligned with the vision. We do this regularly. This isn't something that happens once a year. We do this consistently, weekly, monthly, to make sure that everybody's aware of where we're going, and also to make sure that they're okay with it and that they're going to be on board. Today, I had a meeting with the team, and I said, guys, not everybody that you see on this Microsoft Teams video call is going to be with us in the future. It's just the nature of the business and the nature of growth. Some people are not cut out for it. They don't want it, and that's fine. There's nothing personal. They just can't work here. And we're going to be adding people as we go. So that number 2 is making sure that you have a clear vision, and it's big and grand and everybody's aligned with it. Number 3, unlimited income potential. Most of the time in business, the only people bringing revenue into the company is the sales team. So to us, we didn't I think that's limiting. We looked and said, okay, if everybody has the ability to bring revenue into the company, they have unlimited income potential. And I don't have to give raises. I can encourage and show them how to go get business, but I don't have to give a raise. I just say, go sell more. Here's what you need to do. And so what that's done for our company, by the way, our processing staff is outproducing some of our salespeople. And then that basically gives the salespeople a little kick in the pants to make sure that they're producing at the levels that they should be producing at. And what happens is the income that comes in from the processing staff producing as well pays their salary. So it allows me to hire more processing staff, more support staff to provide better customer service. And so everybody hear me okay, by the way? I see somebody on here. Okay. So that's number 3. Number 4, finally, number 4 is group accountability. I like to hold people accountable. I don't have a problem with that. Most leaders do not hold their teams accountable. They call themselves leaders, but they're leading their people in the wrong direction. Most leaders don't hold their teams accountable because they can't hold themselves accountable. So accountability always starts with yourself. Leadership always starts with yourself. So I'm always constantly looking in the mirror to see how I can be a better leader, how I can develop into being a better leader. And when I wake up in the morning, the question I ask myself after I practice gratitude is, how can I be the most valuable person today? How can I be the most valuable husband, father, employer, partner? What can I do to be the best? I don't want to go to the office and have anybody else be more valuable than me. And I want to make sure that that's the case, and I want to outwork people. So that's the thought that goes through my head. So it starts with me. And then from there, I can feel comfortable holding my team accountable because I know I'm giving everything that I got. But if you're not doing that for yourself, of course, you're not going to hold your team accountable. And then there's going to be disarray and chaos and everything else. And there's going to be lack of production. So how am I doing on time, by the way, Ken? Good. You're on mute, bud.
Yeah, you've got about 2 or 3 minutes left. And then I want to jump into some Q&A, guys. If you've got questions for Ciorroco, I want you to go ahead and type those in the chat. Obviously, also, we're monitoring Facebook. We're monitoring YouTube.
Okay, so once I implemented this 4-pillar system to culture, guys, our business, along with Cardone University and along with all the things that we're implementing from the mentors that we have, our business quadrupled. That's not just going up 100%, it quadrupled, which changed the lives of my employees, not just my life, not just my family.